It's Willow.
The Willow has the white spot in her forehead, the cowlicks on both shoulders. She has a white spot on her left rib.
Can you hear John, Ken?
I think so. You can get a little closer. Okay, now got a white spot.
I'm gonna run down to the barn and get my foot rope.
All right.
You just
What's
run all the film you want.
All right. What's the next?
But if you talk to them, they're all right. And watch their ears. I'm gonna run down and get my foot rope, and then I'll be right back.
All right.
Don't touch it, man.
Yeah, just stop until he gets back.
Okay, now everybody's all lined up here getting ready for their shots.
How far did you get?
We got 2 of them. I'm just kind of panning around here to.
All the characteristics of Aspen.
Okay, Aspen has a black tail.
All right, now that's Aspen, blacktail.
And a real white mane. She has a black spot on her right jaw. Long.
You
Pray,
want to stand behind these animals.
pray, get over. Get over. And this mule is usually the last one caught. She doesn't like to be caught.
Is that right?
Real Aspen.
And she'll run over next to Willow or the Bell and then stand there and let you catch her.
Okay, now who's
Where
next?
did my co-star go here?
No, you're
Get in there so you can remember.
You've got to be able to hear him, Ken.
Well, I'm going to be able to hear him. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Prairie. She's a little gray-faced mule. A little bigger. See that white face? You spot her a long ways off. Besides, they all have their names on their holders. Are we ready?
We're ready to go.
And this is Sage. She's the only mule with black mane and tail.
Sage,
Sage.
black mane.
She's kind of a little pot-bellied. She's easy to tell, and she's always around the bell mare. Sage. I commonly refer to as my little rhinoceros. If she had a horn in the middle of her forehead, she'd be a rhinoceros. She had a little donkey head. This is Sedge.
Sage and
shorter.
sedge.
A little shorter mule, a little more pot-bellied. She's easy to pick out because she got that donkey head.
Belly in. No?
Okay, who's this now?
Whoops.
Yeah.
I don't want
See,
to get
these
near
two
your
are
back.
bought as a pair. Then we get into our little red mule. Her name's Thistle.
Thistle.
She's got a crooked tail, and she's darker red than any of the other mules. A little finer bone, make a nice riding mule.
Uh-huh.
Always got the crooked tail, so you can tell her from either end.
I hear it.
And these are our 2 retired mules. They'll both, I think, be 22 this spring. And they came from pretty far down south. And Lily has a tendency to have a breathing problem at 13,000 feet.
Uh-huh.
So I retired them and use them for replacement mules if we cripple one. And then this is probably my best team of mules. So if we need to do any logging or anything like that, we'll come and get these 2.
Now, Lily's the last one. Who's this?
This is Lupin.
Lupin.
Lupin and
Lily. The
and
2
Lily.
L's.
As they call her in Pueblo, like Lupini.
Lupine.
Lupini.
Then the other 4 are riding horses in our bell mare. This horse, the first horse, is going to be the one that's crippled. It's going to be sold There you have pretty much a rundown of the whole shooting match.
The whole shooting match. Okay, Dottie, you're ready for the test?
Now next week we
Don't
have a
wait.
school, and
Yeah.
you'll be expected to teach this at that school.
Right. Who needs to know now?
People who have metal hobbles.
Maybe we could, maybe I could make a rope hobble that we could use.
I think something's happening here, but I'm not sure what.
I'll hold them up so we can see them first, and tell Tracy and Kelly what they are. Hold them apart.
What are they?
Hobbles for the horse. And as soon as you can get them undone, you'll get to go on the trail ride.
You got her started.
You did something up here, didn't you?
In order to get them apart, you have to bring this through.
Oh, so the secret is to slip it through this busy. Okay. So
Knowing,
I had to lock
with
them
that
back.
little bit of knowledge, you should be able to come back together.
I'm a slow learner. Okay, that little bit of knowledge.
Sometimes a little bit of knowledge is really bad.
Really dangerous.
Well, I'm going to try to call, I guess, if he's not moving here for a while. And then I can't sit around here all day waiting on him. I'm waiting on that. If he shows up, I won't be able to call him back. But if he doesn't, I'll give him a call. You figure what, 10 minutes?
You didn't want to fall back.
You wouldn't want to sit down on them either, would you?
I wouldn't. Okay, that's it.
Okay, this is the tack room. And Grandma and I are working, Dottie and I are working on that middle harness there. That's first is a horse saddle, and then the next one is the mule saddle with a pack mule. And what we're going to be doing is making new saddle covers. We're getting the material laid out here on the floor. Mom will cut that material and sew it. As you can see, each animal has two different types of packs. And of course, this is a harness for the mules. There's her collars up there. More saddles along this. Okay, this is a little bit of a project that we're doing as volunteers. You can see this material out here on the ping pong table, and we've cut out 12 they're called saddle covers. And Dottie, hold that up there. This is Thistle's saddle cover. You can see why she needs a new one. Okay, so we've cut that stuff out, and we're hemming up the edges, and then we'll cut slots in it, and we'll take them down and put them on the new saddles, put new ropes, and oil the leather harness. And so we're about halfway into this project. The next thing we're going to do is take one of these pieces that we've cut out and move it over there. We've got it laid out on a table, and then we'll tape it up and go sew it. This material that we're making these covers out of is it's a nylon, like a canvas material, and it doesn't sew too easy, but we use tape on the edges and tape it up, and Mom sews it. We're making 12 of these. The 10 original mules get them, and then there are 2 young ones that we're going to get saddles. They're Dandelion and Clover. And so anyhow, we're making 12 of these.
I've dreamed of being a lot of things, but never a mule skinner.
That's the old mule skinner.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Tell everybody what you do.
Well, what we're doing is taking this strapping tape and holding the edges down so it'll stay in place while I'm in it. This is an expensive project.
I'm going right.
Strapping tape
Do
costs
it.
a lot of money.
I'm good.
We've only had one major fight over this whole project. I told him,
One fight and I won.
now I told him he just thought he knew more about sewing than I did.
You did.
Get a picture of you on the machine. Whoops. Get the leather ready. Well, the mules don't like these.
They like them because of the same color they had last time.
I think we've gotten all the Senate here, something. That can seal it up.
Well, that was your job.
Well, I think maybe you better turn the camera off before I say something I don't record it.
Oh, you wouldn't.
So, we need to anchor this corner down. What will you use it for?
Hey,
That's not-
hey.
Okay.
Well, we almost had another fight. But being the peacemaker that I am, what are you going to say? Look great in the camera and tell them how wonderful I am. Look at the ball, Janet.
Come on, come on, come on.
two of these and then just tape that side.
Possibly.
Tape that looks like it's holding.
Or maybe I ought to go ahead and sew that before we try and do the other side.
You do that?
Yes. I think this tape has lost its sticky.
Okay, this is our first day in the AG Ranch Lodge. The Forest Service has given us a key to this, and we're going to go through. It has a lot of maintenance that's needed, but it is a rustic log type construction. It's not a full log, it's like a kit. But we'll have the responsibility of, we're going to start by washing down all the woodwork and then putting liquid gold on it, kind of cleaning the place up and doing general maintenance. Kind of a neat place, got a nice fireplace. I think it's 5 bedrooms. It also has forced air heat, so we don't have to worry about keeping warm in here while we're working. Okay, this is looking out a window to the north. The river runs through down there. Looking out the window to the west, you can see the barn area. There's a little corral. That's where and the mules are in a pasture right now, way down along the river. And you can see them way down there. There's a black horse, a couple of mules. Now here's a kind of a view into the kitchen, and got a couple refrigerators. In the refrigerator, the freezer has a dead owl in it. And we're going to get permission to have it stuffed. And the one on the right's got an elk skin in it. They're waiting to send us somewhere to get it tanned, I guess. Okay, we're looking down the hallway now. Wave, Mom. She's down there starting to...
Just knocking off some dust.
knocking off a little dust.